Good time zones, everybody. It is me, your host, NiccoSilverado, back to another glorious video on a glorious day. Welcome back to Subnatica. Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally back at it again, doing some cool things. And ladies and gentlemen, this time for realsies, I've got the plan to get her done, big fella. Now, where we had last left off, ladies and gentlemen, we did spend a fair amount of time roaming around in the ice regions, and I am excited to say that after finally getting my head out my butt and saying we need to do the thing, I decided to finally build a cold suit. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna just say this right here, right now. Damn. God damn. I cannot believe it's taking me this long to actually, you know, make usage of this freaking thing. Then again, I just have not been very lucky about going inside the caves and all that. But we did finally discover the location of the Ice Leviathan cave. And what we need to do right here, right now, is we need to figure out the location of Sam's antidote. Now, upon like what I was doing off camera was I was trying to find all my audio pieces and such, but Sam had mentioned that at some point in time, somewhere in this hellscape, there is a cave, a spy pangolin cave, that should, oh boy, that should have the Kharaa antidote inside one of the caves. So what we're gonna try to do, not fucking die, no! Bruh, leave me alone. Leave me alone, please. Anyway. Okay, try not to get stabbed by Icy there. But what we're gonna try to do is, besides getting shot by, we're not really getting shot, we're getting stabbed by all the scary monsters. We're gonna try to just make our way to more regions in the game. And our goal currently is to figure out the location of spy pangolin caves so that we can hopefully make our way out of here and figure out what the next step is. Now, with that being said, I do have a plan, somewhat. I have a concept, I should say, about what the next locations are going to need to be. Now, we're of course choosing to go at this at nighttime, which is even worse than my usual plans, but on the upside, we have the memes, we have the dreams, we have the desire to kick ass and win about it. Now, I believe Sam had mentioned that there was a cave somewhere to the south of the Leviathan cave. So our current goal right now is just to make our way over there. And I'll tell you what, right now, this gosh darn ice suit is awesome. Because like hell, we've been out here already for like 45 seconds to a minute and we've barely lost time. We've barely lost any energy, which is lovely. Now, like I said, the biggest thing we need to figure out here is we need to discover the location of other pangolin caves. And the nice thing is, now that I'm not worrying about all the issues of like the frostbite and all the other death and destruction, we should, in theory, be pretty solid. Now, of course, we're not gonna build any more technology, chat, because unfortunately, as it goes, we keep losing our technology. We've lost Whoosh, we've lost Vroomy. I at one point lost my gosh darn other things, and hell, the cave here, but there's an ice pangolin cave, but how do you, where's the entrance? Hello? Donde está the thing? Oh wait, you know, I'm an idiot. It's literally, it's not that it's there, it's, God damn it. Okay, well, this is why we have these things. Okay, I didn't even think about this, but we're gonna investigate all the, as many spy pangolin locations as we can. I'm gonna say, if I lose another piece of technology, I'm gonna be so mad. All right, we got quartzes, and just quartz for days. That's all that's here, huh? It's just a metric crazy amount of quartz. All right. I mean, sure. Yes. I don't really know how I feel about that decision, but okay.
Until next mission.
Until next mission. Well, unfortunately, I don't know how I feel about you. All right. So we've been doing what we can to kind of like roam around. I've been looking at my maps to the best of my ability, and I believe if I read my maps somewhat halfway correctly, there is a cave right here. I don't think I've actually been to this cave yet. Okay. All right. We kind of like this whole time we were like during like my transition, I was literally just constantly like picking cave after cave from the places that we were at last at. Like the places that we were at last time, I was just constantly running around, and these caves are insane. Like there's just so many. Ooh, ooh, wait, wait. Oh, yay! I found it. Let's go.
Sam must have stashed this here.
Hell yeah.
She was
Awesome.
gonna use this antibacterial agent to neutralize the bacterium.
Bacterium. All right. Hell yeah. Okay. So we officially have the Kharaa bacterium officially. So now, well, technically it's an antidote. All right. So then, all right. Now, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our way to the gosh darn Ice Leviathan cave in order to see what happens here, because oddly enough, I haven't seen, like, you know, with how much the internet is all about like video games and all that lately, I swear to God, I have never seen videos of people like doing this, like on TikTok and all that, you know, TikTok and Instagram. But then again, though, that's also probably extraordinarily niche. But we're gonna give her a go. I'm excited though, because like at least we finally figured out what the heck's going on here. So, but yeah, we're gonna make our way over to the Ice Leviathan cave, kind of figure out where to go after this. And I'm curious like what happens like if we put in the antidote around here, because you know there's a lot of things I don't know, like because like number one, we have no clue. Well, we know Sam died. Obviously, they found the body and then Parvo's body. I swear to God, I bet you money, I bet you Parvo actually pushed Sam down the cliff trying to kill her, but then he witnessed the cave-in event himself. So he could be a jackass. I could be labeling an innocent man a murderer. You know, we don't know the context because investigator NiccoSilverado up in the house. Okay, so if we run through this, by the way, ice suit, god tier thing. I like my ice suit a lot. I wonder how warm it is inside these things. It can't be much warm, but sweet. Okay, so we go kawoosh. Go ahead, num num. All right. Yes. Okay. Bacterium. This thing. Booyah. Oh. That's simple enough. All right, button. Huh.
I believe the antibacterial agent
Oh,
was
shit.
effective. Without it, the bacteria could have spread. Now it cannot. Your sister's memory will live in you through this gesture.
Feels good. Doing this one last thing for Sam. I feel like I got some closure.
My people do not experience endings as you do. Do humans feel joy in realizing that you've reached the end of something?
Sometimes. Closure is a sense of resolution, like Knowing that even though it still hurts, it'll be okay. I did what I came to do. I found out what really happened to her, and I got to finish her work. I learned a little bit more about the person I've looked up to for, well, my whole life. I wish I told you more. Sam always wanted to make a difference. She wanted the bacteria contained to keep everyone safe. I'm grateful to give her that. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
That's so wild though, like... Like, so... I feel like this might be a technicality, but like, because the creature is a dead, largely frozen thing, how is there circulation? You know, because like technically the creature's not alive and heart pumping to, you know, to send the agent through its bloodstream and veins. So like, technically, I don't know if that works. Fuck, I don't know why that scared the crap out of me. I like looked away for like 3 seconds and I thought that my beacon was a, I thought my beacon was something else. I thought it was just like some dude just coming at me at full speed like, hey big fella, how you doing? And it's like, all right, none of that. No, thank you. Okay, well, on the upside, we finished Sam's quest line, I believe. So now I believe our current measurement of shenanigans is to figure out the location of the body pieces, well, not the body pieces, but the location of the facility that Alan uses for his stuff.
Weather approaching.
So
seek shelter.
At this moment in time, we kind of just need to get back to the base. We need to get back to the base, and we need to do some exploration. It's raining in the cave. Love that. But all right, guys. Without further ado, we are finally, after a metric, lengthy ass amount of time, we are finally back in the Winnie, and Winnie and I are back together again after God knows how long. Now, what we're gonna be doing here, ladies and gentlemen, is we now need to do the fun part, which is the creation of Alan's body parts. Because at this moment in time, we need to do a lot of things. Now, the biggest thing right now is we have a lot of necessities to look for and build. Now, what I'm thinking about doing here is that I know that there's gonna be a couple of materials that I'm gonna need. So firstly, we have ribbon plant, we have diamonds. The kyanite, I'm gonna have to go back into the Leviathan region in order to actively make proper usage of this, which is admittedly gonna blow, but you know what? We don't mind it. We're getting close to the end. That's really all that matters, is that we are officially getting super close to the end of the game, whether or not we like it. But all good things must come to an end, am I right? Now, we're gonna glug this, put away the Robo Frederick, and then we're gonna make sure we have IRL Frederick, because my boy is gonna be with us forever. I have been holding Frederick hostage, chat, for almost 16 episodes. Frederick has just been not allowed to experience life with a family. I've also have not been feeding Frederick, so by all technicality, ladies and gentlemen, we're probably monsters, but nevertheless. Now, looking at our current lineup of ingredients we need, I know where to get 90% of all these things. I can probably even make the plate steel ingot for the body, for the bones, pretty quickly. Diamonds are not that difficult to find. The polyaniline crap, the green goop, the Mountain Dew, we should be able to make Mountain Dew relatively easily. And then I believe that yellow dew-like fiber, I remember seeing that located near Base Dose in that one like orange pollen location. So we should in theory, be able to make just about all of these things moderately quickly. The only thing that's going to be a little more challenging to build is going to have to be the kyanite. Or because the problem is I don't have a prawn suit, and I almost don't want to build a prawn suit because last time we were able to find almost all the kyanite we needed via just conveniently finding it on the ground in the Leviathan cave. And I want to give that a try just to say that I did. You know, just to say that I found all these things without needing to build a prawn suit. Because although a prawn suit's awesome, I just don't want to go through that hassle of having to build it all over again. So I'm gonna basically TLDR, I'm lazy. Ooh, I wonder if I can get gel sacks from the Leviathan here, because these things are actually enterable from what I have discovered and learned. So if I can see a gel sack inside of this thing's body. Yep. Figured that was a thing. I was wondering when you were gonna show up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we found a point that we can say, cowabunga, heck yeah. During that little bit of a whoosh opportunity, I went back to base 1, did a lot of reorganizing my inventory, found a couple of things that I needed, and as you can see, we are officially very, very close to being able to build Alan's body and discover the location of his fabrication facility. But we're gonna take this opportunity to take a nice little pause in this episode, have maybe 1 to 2 more episodes before we complete the game. Otherwise, cowabunga, hell yeah. And as always though guys, if you all did enjoy today's video, don't forget to consider liking and subscribing and joining us for some upcoming future content of Subnautica. But as always, I've been your host, NiccoSilverado, and as always and forever, adios, sayonara, and as always and forever, bye-bye.